I don't really know much more than what I've read on one website about the Toyota Hino.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that there are a lot of fans of this, and they are in the mindset or of the mindset that it really would be a heavy competitor to anything that like a GM and a Nikola partnership might bring to the table, or really anybody else, even Tesla, who has their what are they calling their big truck? Not the Cybertruck, but the actual long haul, heavy duty.
Tesla's long haul?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember, man. You put me on the spot there.
It's just So anyway,
yeah, we'll get to it.
What? Tell me about this Hino, right? So what's the engine platform? What do you know about it, Jay?
Well, it's an FCV or a fuel cell vehicle, and the challenge that Nikola has is that, I love the way the article puts this, and the proof is in the pudding. Toyota Hino has been working. They produced a FCV or fuel cell vehicle in 2017. So they've been working with this technology for quite some time, and they've been successful at it. How did Hino kind of put themselves on a platform, or did they become sort of the king of the possibilities here? Hino's been putting trucks out for like 75 years, so they know a little bit about the industry, whereas Nikola has only been doing this for about 75 weeks, is what they say. So in 2019, Hino produced 197,000 trucks. So far, Nikola has produced zero, zilch, zappa, nada, none.
Well, and even Tesla, who does have prototype models out that you can go on YouTube or wherever and see these things. They're real weird about that. Like, they ask people not to film when the truck pulls into the lot, or not to film the side where they plug it up, because there's a lot of proprietary stuff they're trying to keep hidden. But if you're basically telling me that, and in a way, I'm looking at Toyota going, why aren't you guys making a bigger deal about this? Like, I would be jumping all over news headlines with this product if it is in existence already. What have you got to lose?
Right, and I have to believe that it is in existence. They just said in 2017, but you've got a market that Hino is global. They've just really made a push in the diesel market here in the U.S. They've been in Central America, South America, Europe, obviously Asia, for many years. They have a global footprint. As a matter of fact, I have been recently researching and helping some of my clients with some valve train information and components for the J05, J07, and J08 engines, which are the later engines, which are out now, which are more emission compliant, and they come in several different displacements. Anywhere from like a 4.3 up to, I think there's like an 8 liter or something like that. But anyway, and you're also talking different classifications, because there's many usages for this thing, for their product, like short haul, like inner city type vehicles, where like a box truck, if you will, that's what we call it in the industry. But they also have long haul footprints as well. I think that what this is doing for them, it obviously helps them stretch their footprint even further, and it also gets them in the door. If not already in the door, it keeps them in the door to be a major competitor to all these startups out there right now that don't have experience in the industry like these guys do. So let's
do
right,
something that we never do on this program, Jay. Now we've talked about most prominently that I can recall the Dyson podcast that we did, where we talked a little bit about not just what Dyson was doing and why they pulled out of it, but why we weren't seeing Toyota as prominently in the EV market as GM, for example, or Ford, or, Tesla's obviously the leader there. And we speculated that perhaps Toyota is going to skip phase 1 or even phase 2 of EVs and go to a more advanced platform, knowing that battery-powered cars in this generation are going to be quickly obsolete.
That's right.
If technology, regardless of how well that car is built and how long you plan on keeping it, if there's a more efficient way to build these that doesn't require you to charge them every 300 miles, that's probably, the market will decide that. And Toyota may be hedging their bets on fuel cells, solid state, right?
I absolutely 100% agree with that, Keith. I think it's smart on their behalf because there are so many players out there right now trying to rush to get an all-electric vehicle out.
Yep.
Toyota is quietly sitting back going, okay, well, we've got a neighbor of ours called, Honda, who is heavy into fuel cell type vehicles.
Yeah.
That's where they're putting their, they've got a few EVs or hybrids out there. I get it. But they have, they've tested the waters with the fuel cell vehicles. And there's a lot of stuff like that going on over in Asia, especially in China, like Hong Kong. I remember when I traveled to Hong Kong, the number of alternative fuel vehicles there. Just a straight up petrol or gasoline type vehicle is almost slim and none. All of the public transportation and the cabs and stuff like that, they're running on LPG or compressed natural gas.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of electric vehicles over there. So
and again,
Toyota's playing the long game here, man.
It just sure does look like this is Toyota's long play, right? That they're playing the long game, and
I agree.
Like I always say, Jay.
I hate to say I told you so.
But anyway, yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But that certainly looks to be where their head is.